Whoa! 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 I don't know how to do that part.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that part, everybody.
I wanted to see the end.
It doesn't matter. What really matters is that Real Comic Book Talk is back. It's been a little while since I did this. So here come the clap! I'm clapping. My hands don't hurt because I got mailman hands now. Clapping.
I feel like this isn't going to stop.
Oh,
it's okay. It's all right.
God damn! Woo!
Clap all. You clap the whole show.
That clap was sponsored by Red Bull. Yes.
We have a sponsor that we didn't even know about.
No, it's not sponsored. I paid full price. Anyway, everybody. Welcome back. Real Comic Book Talk. Daniel, do your thing. You know how you got to introduce everything.
It's been a while. I forgot how to do that. No, we back in effect, people. We are here. It is a Friday. We got a lot of comic book news to talk about. There's a lot going on out there. The biggest news out there was the passing of Chadwick Boseman, everybody's Black Panther. It was unexpected tragedy that affected everybody, not just comic book fans, not just the Black people, but the entire world.
2020 is the worst.
Yeah,
it is the worst.
Gosh, I hate 2020.
Yeah, I'm scared. Yeah. We still have, 4 more months?
Yeah, 2020 is 2020. Everybody just got reinvigorated about how much they hate 2020 and how much more they hate cancer. So
cancer is the worst. Cancer is the worst than 2020.
Yeah, always. So in light of that, we also are here to talk about the release of Avengers game, the Marvel dropping on Fortnite. The Boys just got released. We're talking about all that. Boys just dropped season 2.
The game came out, I think, on Tuesday. Did it not?
No, I think it said the 4th. Well, I know that the games now come out on 4th. Wait, that doesn't matter. I'm getting it. Just like I'm not going to sue New Mutants, but I'm getting it.
Oh yeah, New Mutants came out. I forgot about that. So did the rest of the world.
It was interesting. You had to roll the dice on that one. And then when I looked at the movie theater that I frequent the most, and I was like, okay, they are not playing. There's only 3 times to see this.
Yeah. And none of them is the time I could go see a movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in the daytime kind of guy. Either go in the daytime or I'll wait till my kids are asleep and I sneak out. There's neither one of those.
No matinee prices for you guys.
And it was only 4 people in the theater.
As it should be.
It was 4 people. And
you saw what Disney did, right?
I don't think it had. The funny thing is,
but they knew they could make some money. I'm dreaming.
The funny thing is, I don't think COVID had anything to do with those 4 people in the theater. I think it was the review.
It is.
Yeah, it would have been a little bit.
It would have been more than 4 people.
Y'all would have came.
I would have saw it.
This is true.
So
I would have saw it. Now I treat it like I did Bloodshot. It don't matter.
Oh my God.
It doesn't matter.
Despite the fact
nobody cares.
Despite the fact that me and Perry didn't see it, I'm pretty sure Perry doesn't mind just as much as I do. That we don't mind if you tell us your review, or not really a review, but how you felt about the movie, Al.
It doesn't really matter. Nobody's seen it. It doesn't. They're in a whole nother studio now, so it doesn't really matter.
It matters to the people.
Before it started, if the main bad guy was a demon bear, I was done, and I'm not disappointed because it was a demon bear. So yeah, it was the main thing was a demon bear.
So is it a bad movie now? Are we counting this as a bad movie? Because if it is, that means the X-Men franchise has had more bad than good. This is the tipping point.
You should have never made this a tipping point. We already knew it was
the last. It was the last.
And I'm not gonna say
they were 50-50 before this movie. This is it. Is this the tipping point? Is it gonna be bad or good?
You already have my answer. A demon bear. That's all I gotta say.
So we're saying it's good.
I will slap you. Sorry.
It's bad. It's bad.
The question is the level of bad that what it was compared to the other X-Men movies.
Was it Dark Phoenix bad?
Dark Phoenix wasn't bad.
Shut your mouth. Was it Dark Phoenix bad? Was it Logan? Not Logan bad. Was it first Wolverine bad? Or was it X-Men Last Stand bad?
Ooh. I don't think anything.
I would say Dark Phoenix. It ain't X-Men Last Stand bad. I mean, to me, the best part, and it wasn't even action part, was they showed that the Exodus Corporation was behind it all. Spoiler, and you know that's Mr. Sinister. So that's it.
They teased that in the what?
Yeah, they teased it. So that was that's what I'm telling you. That's the best part where they name dropped.
So
Exodus Corporation.
What you're saying is did the movie? So you saw the whole movie, end credits and everything?
Yeah, I was going to take a picture of the end credits and show you,
right.
But I assumed y'all were going to go see it.
When I saw the movie time, I was like, well, I can't leave at 6. I can't, because that's getting the kids ready. Right. I can't leave at 8 because that's when they're shutting it down. At 10 o'clock, I got to go work the next morning. I'm done here.
I'm just saying, if it was in game, you would have sacrificed.
If it was in game, I could have took my kids to see it. Could have made it a family event.
The world would have came out if it was in game. Folks wouldn't have cared.
They would have found a way. They would have been more movie times than 3.
They would. I was about to say they would have had it showing all day like they did with in game.
A theater up the street actually had a lot of times. It actually, I don't know why, but it's because there wasn't nothing else.
What movie theater was this?
Hoffman. Actually had a lot of times.
I looked at Hoffman Theater.
Well, maybe they put more because I got the tickets that
they added more. That's all that was. They added more.
That's the only answer.
The only thing is they added more.
Yeah, they added more.
I could have seen that in the middle of the day. Did they have middle of the day ones?
Well, yeah. I texted the group and said, I can't make this time. I'm going earlier.
Yeah, we thought you went early at like 6. You didn't say early. You know what? That's cool.
It was like 5:30.
That's cool. That's not a good time for me. I'm talking 1 o'clock people.
I heard crickets at the response, so I knew they weren't coming out. I knew Daniel wasn't coming because he usually responds at least an hour later.
I mean, we all knew how I felt about it until I see it in the end of the end credit scene. That movie hasn't came out yet. I don't care what nobody says.
Well, we got confirmation by Al. Al's our official confirmation, so we're good now.
Yeah, until I've seen it. The movie ain't come out yet. I don't care what happens. All right.
And there was one person on the channel who was championing this movie who decided to skip it. Oh, he knows. He knows.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
But we can get off of New Mutants because it was irrelevant. So
the Avengers new video game. Despite the criticism that the Avengers new video game got before it came out with the way it looked and everything.
The reason it did though was because they showed a big part at the beginning and Captain America died and the way that Iron Man looked because nobody knew Ms. Marvel was one of the main characters.
Yeah, they left that out the original trailer.
But the second trailer.
That's what I'm saying. That's when it started. He's talking about when it first came out. When it first came out, I hated it. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be horrible.
I looked at Captain America. I like this. You look.
Exactly.
And I refused to buy it because you look atrocious.
But once Ms. Marvel was shown,
everybody loves. Look, we all know how I love Ms. Marvel. Mm-hmm. She might be one of the most greatest underrated characters in the Marvel. What's the word? Roster.
I agree with that.
But
wholeheartedly.
I don't know if she's good enough to, unless they change the design of Captain America. It ain't happening. So did they change the design of Captain America?
Yeah, they changed the way he looks because they people criticize it like they did with Sonic.
Yeah,
they put up the two different looks and everything, and everybody kept saying, why didn't they just take the look of the real life people and then use that? It would have been better. But they was like, no, we didn't want to use the likeness of Chris Evans and Robert Downey. We tried to do our own thing.
They didn't want to
No, I didn't want to. I'm not worried about the likeness. I'm worried about, first of all, he just looked like a box. His whole chest, upper body just looked like a box with a bulletproof vest. So I was like, you didn't slim down no muscular and nothing. That was the first thing. And then I don't care about the face.
But they fixed. But don't worry, they fixed all of that. All the everything.
They're treating like so. I gotta go look, and then
I dare you. One of my friends played it because they had a bait out, and they said that Joan is like that. So I'm getting that.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great game. Everybody keeps complimenting how good it is.
You buy it, I play it. I'll get the. You know I'm getting Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
That's only in the.
Well, PS5. Don't worry. I'm about to get a new credit card anyway and buy a PlayStation 5.
Well, we gotta wait for it to drop,
and that's when I buy. That's when I get the credit card.
Eric.
No, I'm not getting you one.
No, just
nope.
if you get
nope.
If I don't know about it, I'll give you the money. I will cash out you the $50 to hold the reserve the second one for me, and I'll take $50 off of yours.
Damn, that's a good deal.
It's a good deal.
Make it $75 a piece.
What? No.
$50
is $50 off. You would love
$75 is $75 off.
75.50.
75.60.
75.57.
What?
75.65.
Listen, we're negotiating.
What? Where did this go? Where did this just go?
All right. Okay. Yeah.
75.
60.
Yeah.
Right now, saying 60.
And then I'm going 75.
You know what? Deal's off. Deal's off.
Shit, hey, you miss every shot you don't take.
I mean, I could be home before you, and what if I get one before you get a chance?
The internet's for.
But you could be. You don't get it on when you're on your boat.
I do not. I will stop marrying.
Stop it.
I will
Ain't nobody getting nothing else.
All right. You want your mail? I need a PS5. I got release stress. Stop ordering dumb shit. Anyway, that's easy to day. All right.
You're going to take this to a whole nother level.
All right.
In the coming weeks, we'll have a review for you guys for the Avengers game. We'll do we'll think about doing a review on that. We'll think about it.
I will do a review.
Obviously, we ain't got the game yet, so it'll be a while.
Right.
But also, the addition to the Fortnite, getting the Marvel stuff. Marvel is like quietly out there. Then they didn't do anything as big.
Not like DC was, baby.
Yeah, exactly. DC fandom came out and gave their own real convention, which as much as they could. It's funny. It's more like Marvel is giving you stuff, and DC just basically told you what's coming. That's pretty much what happened. And it's just, are you excited about what you're getting from Marvel, or are you more excited about what DC's going to give you?
Well, when they throw out Batman dying and everybody has to come back, that sold a lot of people right there.
That Suicide Squad trailer was like
that. And the Suicide Squad trailer.
And that's just a game. Now you talk about the Suicide Squad movie. Right. I can play it for y'all if you ain't see it. Don't worry, because I will. It's not a big deal. It is what it is. That joint was legit freaking fire, man. Legit fire. Gotta find it first.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so the comic book world is doing pretty good so far. Also, we're gonna get started on The Boys, especially now that they dropped 3 episodes, and then they're going to do 1 per week now. Even though we only get
so wrong.
No, it's excellent. I love that idea. I don't need to binge it.
Hard to do it.
I know. And then they want to do their own thing.
It was stupid.
It's perfectly fine for me. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Even though you only get it's only 8 episodes again, like last week.
He's gonna change his mind. You know that, right?
I do not care. All right, look here, everybody. I'm gonna show y'all this the Suicide Squad clip, just in case y'all didn't see it, so we can show you why DC's better than Marvel.
Oh wow!
I know, right? But keep in mind that love is magical. Y'all take a look at this and see the greatness of which it is. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody look at this fire.
Brainiac?
I know that's not really
cares about Brainiac.
Dang, Metropolis. Okay?
That's the fire.
Fire. Look at that. Look at that. That just looks like it's gonna be people still shooting.
I've got eyes on the
Look at the hot dog thing in the corner.
Brother, you're hyping up the wrong thing.
I know.
Right?
I'm waiting for the fire to start.
Oh, this is hot fire.
It is.
Daniel, this is amazing.
We lost the target. Repeat. Task Force X has lost the target.
Damn it! Argus 3 is taking heavy fire. Get to Park Ridge ASAP.
Don't worry, boss. We got this. Hey, Boomer! Lay down suppressant fire.
Keep it down, Hal. He's still ringing after that last body.
Look, Superstar not doing nothing.
Australian for hangover?
I believe I can translate. Boomerang has a concussion from the enemy you missed in our last encounter.
Guess those teeth are sharper than your eyes, Shark Man.
Woo!
I
You
never
never miss.
Never miss.
Shut up
Fire.
about it.
Task Force X. Alpha target is in the open. Get your asses to the Metropolis Grand Hotel and engage. Before I have another reason to blow those bombs in your heads.
Shit, 3.
Woo! Yeah. Look at this. You don't want to play this game? You use Boomerang though to travel?
smooth.
Well, that should knock a few years off the old sentence.
That's reminded me of something. Oh yeah! Waller's stupid alpha target. Who are we supposed to be killing again?
Woo!
Look, it's Superman. The mighty Superman has just rescued that pilot.
What a show off. Beat it, spandex! We're on a top secret assassination mission here.
No. No.
Yep. Best kind of Superman is real.
No,
It's the best kind of Superman. Is it not?
it's not.
Who we're killing yet? Oh.
Straight tones and everything built with the microphone like that.
Kill the
Damn,
justice.
kill stage three. Big things happen every time we meet like a friend.
I like it.
On that shot.
It's not going to end well for them. It's not going to end.
I feel like
It's not going to end well at all.
and it should. It really should.
I feel bad. I feel bad for all of them.
I don't feel bad. That was fire. It's going to be better than the Adventures game.
Well, like, kind of like what you said. I need to see some gameplay. It's fine.
Gameplay.
It's
Trailer.
called the teaser trailer. Tease.
That's the same thing you did with the Avengers teaser trailer.
Right, and it teased.
And you didn't like it.
Hold
So
on,
it doesn't.
Hold on. It teased a terrible looking Captain America.
So the teaser trailer, you're more worried about how good or how funny the teaser trailer is than how good the game actually will be.
It's Rocksteady. They have a spectacular record. until otherwise proven wrong, they have a spectacular record.
Oh my god.
Okay, do they not?
I feel like it's going to kind of be like the Turtles, even though it could be garbage.
First of all,
Because
the Turtles
He took it there. He went there.
anybody garbage. Shut your dirty mouth.
we have two recent movies to say different.
Two recent movies? Are you lying? One was a really good children's movie.
And two
was an even better children's movie.
Daniel, let's move on.
Mic drop.
That proves my point right there. Let's move on.
They made it for kids. What you want me to do?
That proves my point.
Right now,
Let's go.
one of the greatest comic book series of our generation is the Ninja Turtles.
I don't dispute that. I will not dispute that.
They make a cartoon for every generation of kids.
What are we talking about?
The Turtles are the most amazing heroes of all time. The greatest heroes of all time.
All right, Daniel, what else is going on?
Suicide Squad looked it looked cool from the trailer. It looks like it's going to be real adult oriented. Love that. They're keeping it real. And I can't wait to see them finally doing something other than Batman and Superman. So that's always a bonus.
You said that as they were about to fight Superman.
Yeah, he's got a point. Superman is still a big part.
And then they dropped another Batman game trailer.
They did.
It's kind of not that good.
So I don't know what you're seeing, but I might be seeing something a little different.
I see if the only characters you can play are Suicide Squad, then it's a Suicide Squad game. So I'm cool with that.
That's what you know for right now.
Yeah, this is true.
Take on Superman? That's the question. Who's really going to take on Superman? I don't.
The best you can do is run.
That's what I'm saying.
The best you can do is run. Whoever. That's one of those situations where you don't want to be the slowest in the group.
The best you can do is just join the side. That's number one. Now, because you running, where you gonna run? He's faster than you. He can see through anything you do. Unless you have a lead building.
You know the best thing they could do? Batman. I know you have an option for this.
That's what he said. Kill the Justice League. So Batman's always part of the Justice League. That's not the best they can do. The best you can do is say, look, Amanda Waller got these chips in her head. Let's get these out. We on your squad. Okay, that's the best you can do. Because running ain't gonna
Here's a funny thing.
He can hear your footsteps. He can track
when
you.
the pilot was going down, he saved the pilot to burn him up. He don't care.
What is running going to do? Explain to me what is running going to do.
You know what you got to do? You have to sacrifice the rest of your time to get out of there. That's what you got to do.
Here's a good question I got for you guys. Since you guys brought that up, that brings about a really good question that I got to ask.
Superman. How are you going to out? Are you the Flash?
You got to hope somebody keeps his attention long enough for you to get away. That's it.
You're talking about evil Superman, but there's no problem using all his powers.
True.
So
look, I don't know.
There's no running away.
I'm with you.
You join the side until a better. You let Luther that joint. You just keep jumping ships till you on the winning side.
See, but you can't do that though until you gotta hope he takes the chip.
That's the first thing you say. And get the chip out. Get the chip out. The first thing you say.
You're right. There's no disputing. You 100% right.
So the real question is,
the best
after let's say hypothetically you have beat all of the Justice League and there's only 2 left. Who would you want to face last? Batman or Superman?
Batman. I want to face Batman last.
Why?
Because he can take a bullet. All right. I probably wasted all my energy fighting off Superman and Wonder Woman and the Flash. I want to finish with something easy. Somebody I know if I put a bullet in their head, they're down.
But like you always say, how smart he is, he has contingencies.
That's how everything.
So he could be hard, and Superman is just gonna go straight for you. Right. Batman is going to find a way to psychologically just mess you up.
And first of all, there's no psychologically messing up Harley Quinn. It's over.
Oh, you show her
picture of the Joker? He's already probably dead anyway. All right, they probably took him out a while ago. Okay?
Well, no, Batman won't take him out, and he will keep him.
We're talking about evil Superman.
Huh?
Evil Superman.
But if it's the whole Justice League, Superman.
I would rather face Batman afterwards. Out of all the Justice League members, he's the only one without a power. He's the only one that can. If I shoot a bullet at him,
he's the only one who's beaten Superman multiple times.
It's fine. He ain't beat him this time, or we gonna be in a situation.
But they're the same team, like you said.
I'm facing Batman last. Okay, he has all the vulnerable parts that I need to explore.
Daniel, what do you think?
I can accidentally hit a vein. And he's done, okay?
Hit an artery.
Daniel, what do you think? I'm taking Batman on last. I'm finishing with something easy, okay? That's the only answer.
I would only take on Superman last because I would hopefully kill Batman first and then get the kryptonite so that I can kill Superman now.
Right.
That's the only reason, because I know
You already got the kryptonite.
Batman always carries the Superman. Batman always carries the kryptonite on him. So as long as I know I can get rid of Batman, I can eventually get Superman down. It's like, all right, somebody's going. If I die, I'm throwing the kryptonite to y'all.
No, we know he's vicious.
Evil Superman will just fly up, laser down, you're dead.
No, that's Homelander.
Superman is Homelander. Oh, we've had this discussion before.
Homelander is a little more savage, I think.
Okay, this man just saved the pilot just to burn him to a crisp.
I know.
That's the same.
And he
Homelander
took the.
like he burned her eyes out.
You don't think
Savage.
Superman, evil Superman
I
is
think he's gonna keep Bush alive just so he can taunt him with his wife and suppose again.
Well, Superman didn't keep him Bush alive. Superman don't talk nothing. Superman just injured. Okay, evil Superman will injure. That's, you know what? It's perfectly fine. You guys will be wrong once there is a real Superman one day. Okay, it's fine.
It's not gonna matter anyway because if he's an evil Superman, we're all dead anyway.
You are. I'm joining his side.
I'm not.
Hey, you can be the guy that runs away.
So I'm doing this up here says, "Hey, I want you to pleasure me right now."
I know we're gonna die right there. I'm dead right there. I'm dead right there. But I'm
kill me. I'm dead.
I'm dead right there.
Daniel,
I'm dead too.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And you know, just for purposes, I didn't go out like no bitch. I was talking shit to the end. But I'm dead right there.
Swing it to the end. Just swing it to the end.
I ain't gonna swing. I'm like, yeah, I told you I wasn't gonna do it. You ain't shit. As he's burning me to the grip. I'm talking about you ain't shit. As you're burning, you're gonna be still talking.
that's what's up. All right.
And now y'all know that.
Ain't no reason to stop talking then. Ain't no reason.
Because I ain't doing that.
But if nobody's there, it doesn't matter.
You know
It
that on the internet. If
It does. It always matters.
Even
It's always
somebody
true.
who be a sucker say, "I ain't gonna be no punk," but you're gonna be a punk. Nobody just knows it. Everybody's gonna assume that you weren't.
That's all we can ever have. All right. If ain't nobody to know the truth, ain't nobody to tell me that it didn't happen.
The person I can sit up here and say, "You know what? I think he went out like a sucker." I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, my track record on everything is
It don't matter. I say, you know, I was speaking. I saw him. He went on. He was crying and everything. They don't know your side. They know I was there to see you be a punk.
That's fine. We're all just gonna go back, and now we know that Al is blatantly lying.
Oh,
It's on the internet. You put it on the internet.
I'm saying the person who's alive can say you were whatever they want you to be.
That's fine.
So it doesn't even matter.
My track record will speak for itself. Okay.
I hear you.
I didn't go out like no bitch. All right. Yeah, I might have lost the fight, obviously, because I'm dead.
Yeah, right. There's no fight in it.
But I was talking shit to the end.
All right.
Threw up Lois name and everything. Yeah, I smashed Lois regularly.
And that's for torture you until you turn into a punk.
Yeah, it just got worse for you.
That's what I'm saying. It just got worse.
But I didn't go out like a bitch. Because either way, I'm going out.
All right.
So anyway, moving right along, Dave.
Yeah, because we just.
Because I don't think y'all can't see the glory.
I feel like we went all the way left.
Did we?
We did. Oh, we did. We
did.
Did we? I don't believe so.
I don't even know where to go.
We do one of these memes since it is Meme Friday.
Meme Friday.
All right, I got one. Let me ready, Dan. You ready for this?
Sure. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not ready. But yeah, sure.
All right, man. So I'm gonna do it. I'm trying to figure out the best way you can do it. Oh, here it is. And here we go. Boom, that's the meme. Dang. I don't know. Or not.
That is a good one. That is very good.
Which one?
It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward answer for me though. I'm taking the blue pill. I would like to see. That next Miles Morales Spider-Verse movie, number 2, in 22. That'd be nice. I'm cool with that. Spider-Man 3. I will definitely see it when it comes out. I do want to see it still, but when it comes to the choice, red or blue, I'm blueing it. It just is what it is. So, yeah. The thing, Miles Morales movie was so good that us having to wait as long as we are going to have to wait now, 2022. Gee, that's like forever. It's heartbreaking. I could, if I could take a blue pill right now and it'd be coming out like on Disney Plus or something like, or there was some sort of streaming service, then hey, I'm all for it.
Plus.
No.
Straight there. That's Sony. You gotta find a Sony streaming something.
Yeah. Well, whoever. If it came in theaters right now, I'm in theaters for that one. I think a lot of people would actually just sacrifice for that one.
You get that about the viewers. That's what I thought.
I just lawyered that so perfectly. Yeah, we could end the show on that. You just lawyered that perfectly. Wow.
Man, I said, when you come out, I'm gonna go see it. We got the text messages and everything.
Bro. Hey, Daniel, you just.
Yeah, it is what it is.
That was perfect. Wow.
Oh gosh, I love being me.
I'm sorry, Dave, but he just threw that out there so perfectly. He lobbed it up. No, you lobbed it up. It was
I know.
the lowest pitch ever, and he knocked it out of the park.
Yeah. It was a hit. It was a hit.
No, that's a grand slam.
That's a grand slam.
That was a grand.
That's a walk-off win right there, baby.
Wow. I'm sorry, but it was. I'm sorry.
Which one are you guys picking?
I'm gonna go because I'm not going. I do want to see Miles Morales, but I ain't got time for everybody just picking the blue pill. I would see Spider-Man because of the cliffhanger that 2 went off with.
I forgot about the cliffhanger.
Yeah, with J. Jonah Jameson pretty much putting Spider-Man out there. Excuse me.
Superman on the brain?
Yeah, yes. Because we just had a long conversation about
By
murder and everything.
I never heard. Nobody would ever put those two words in a sentence before now. We thought we talked about Superman because of murder.
Yeah, right.
Nobody's ever thought of that until now. Gee.
But the way that it ended with that cliffhanger, and now everything he has to do, I want to see how he's gonna get out of it. Personally, I mean, I do want to see Miles Morales. I want to see the second one because the first one was so amazing. But I'm not gonna take the same pill as y'all. I'm sorry.
First of all, you don't even know what pill I'm taking.
She take.
It's obviously the blue pill because you're my sunflower.
I knew it.
We all knew that. I don't know why he was thinking he was going to pull one over on us.
I knew he wasn't.
We all knew it.
He knew he wasn't.
Everybody knew it. It's Miles Morales. I want to see the relationship between him and Spider-Gwen get even better. I want to hear another Sunflower remix, something like that. I can't wait for another album to drop of it. I want to hear Post Malone and Sway Lee together do another banger. It's Miles Morales. It's not even a real question. I know Al really wants to pick the blue one, but he didn't want it to be like everything else. He should have anyway, because it's Miles Morales. The cliffhanger, they can go deeper into the multiverse too. So you get Spider, you're gonna get Spider 2099. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And we ain't gotta worry about no COVID-19 thing. That's the reason why. Oh, side note, Batman production, the Batman movie is stopped production because Patrick, what's his name?
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah,
Robert Pattinson
has contracted COVID-19. I don't care what his name. I know he got COVID-19, so that movie might be pushed back even more.
Everything's getting pushed back.
Everything. All right, everybody. So Daniel has left for a quick second. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take it over with Al because we're gonna talk about some amazing stuff that had just happened. Actually, I don't know what happened. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
What?
I don't. All right, so here's the thing, right? You ready?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We know that 2020 has been like the worst year of a generation. Okay. We lost a lot of great people. But Chadwick Boseman, that one really hurt.
Yeah.
That was like what's this thing? Trying to put it into words, because I didn't really have time to get all my thoughts together. I was just floored.
The biggest thing though was it was so unexpected.
It was unexpected because he kept it so quiet.
He kept it so quiet.
He filmed, think about this, all those Marvel movies he filmed while he had cancer. And he visited kids who were in cancer while he's battling the same thing. And he was still doing stunts and stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, that is like this may be a little tongue in cheek, and it probably is. Most people are gonna think, but he might be the greatest actor of all time now. Because think about what he was doing and what he had while he was doing it. And he did a lot of his stunts. So it was like he would just do the acting and then a stuntman would come and do all the clicks and flips and stuff. He was doing it while he had colon cancer, putting on weight, stuff like I'm like, he might be the greatest actor of all time.
I'm not gonna go that far. But he is an amazing actor. And just the shock, because I remember it was late at night when I heard about it, and then Daniel sent us a text like right after, and I had to do a double take. I was, what? When did he catch it? How long did he have it? And just the fact that, like Anthony said, he did so much stuff, and you lose weight when you're going through chemo and you're getting sicker, and to be able to still look buff,
look like you're a hero.
Yeah, to look like you're a hero, to be able to still put on weight after all the weight that you're losing, and still be in shape enough, because
the greatest actor of all time.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend who had cancer, and it was tough because I went through it with her, and just the she made it, thank God. But the weeks that she had chemo, oh my God, you barely can even move.
Yeah, we had that. We had a friend at work.
Yeah.
And he had chemo. He had to go get chemo. And he kept trying to work, and I was like, yo, like you could see him just losing weight. He was small. And we had chemo, he'd be out for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Come back, like
you just feel sick. You feel like you got to throw up all day. And it's just, to be able to do that, I give him the most respect.
He might be the greatest actor.
I mean,
at least in my lifetime.
I mean, to keep it real, because you're acting like you're okay. If you just think about it, you're acting like you're okay. That's the.
But he is. I remember as soon as he told me. Well, as soon as I got the information. First of all, I had to double check it. Actually, that's not even wrong. I don't know how many times I checked it, but it was way more than double.
Right.
I can tell you that right now. It was like
it was everywhere.
I was legit, like legitly, just like, nah, that's not right. Nah, they're wrong. They're lying. Then I went to his page. I'm like, nah, that ain't right. Somebody hacked his account.
I have a question actually for you, but I want Daniel to be here for.
Okay. So after I'll get back to. So after I verified it and I let it wash over me, woke my girl up, hey, Black Panther died. Like in the movie, like no, in real life, the actor, he's like, what? I was like, yeah.
That's a messed up way to wake her up.
And then I turned on Black Panther. I'm watching this.
Right.
A whole day of work, listen to the whole Black Panther album. Like 8 hours on the street. Yeah. It's 8 hours of Black Panther. I was like, this is
the tributes, everything coming in.
Yeah. Actually, I got the and then then Daniel told us that they were going to do a tribute for him on ABC with Black Panther without commercials. So, you know what we did, right? We watched it as a family.
Yeah.
Then the tribute I recorded, I got to go back and look. I heard it was really fantastic, though.
Right.
It just sucks that he's gone, man.
Yeah.
And I don't want to really want to transition to this, but I will. It's going to be hard. What do you think? It might be your question. What do you think they're going to do?
That's what I was. My question was, do you think that they should retire Black Panther? Because anybody who takes up the mantle, they have a lot. They have a lot they have to do. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't know how far in production they were. I mean, would they still keep the Black Panther parts that he was in, or you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, well,
or would they have to start all the way over?
Well, I know this, that they weren't, because of COVID-19, they pushed back the filming.
Yeah, I know that. But I don't know if they had started at any point.
No, they haven't started yet. They were going to start this year. It was either this year or early 2021. They were going to start it. Because I think they were already doing the script and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, they'll have to change that.
Yeah.
The next thing I would have to say, to be honest with you,
I mean, because
we all right. So we know from the comics that Shuri took the back because of Black Panther. So they'll just move that along. Hold on, y'all. We got a special guest coming in. You're just Daniel back.
Yeah, it's Daniel back.
But Daniel, we were talking about what Marvel's going to do to transition from Chadwick Boseman being Black Panther. He's of the tragedy of we lost him. So we were saying that Shuri might. It's easy. I don't say your name wrong.
Shuri is being a Black Panther.
Yeah, but what's the best way to handle that in the movie set? That's what.
I say just get a new actor.
No, see,
That's what
I want a new actor.
I don't think that's. I don't think that's the right move.
That's why I was asking people, do you think, because he was so
Yeah.
big, I mean, but he was so big to get somebody else to you. That's big shoes to fill.
No, see, I don't.
Doesn't matter.
You might.
Doesn't matter. Get a new actor.
It
It's
does
happened
matter.
before. It's happened before in Hollywood. It's no,
And they
it's,
stopped doing that. They've literally stopped doing that. If like a person dies who's in a role, especially if it was a big role that people really loved them in, you go back and look at the recent movies, they haven't replaced that person. They story them out.
Transitioned into
Yeah, they
somebody
story
else.
them out and had somebody replace his role. Like for instance, in Fast and Furious, when what's his name died in a crash accident, they didn't say, "Oh, we're going to replace his character." I mean, the actor for the same character. They
said
just
he
wrote
was
him
gone.
out.
Yeah, they said
said
he was with his family.
and then they put a new person in to help fill the role.
that was a different situation though. It was during the filming. He died during filming.
Movie.
Yeah, but in the next movie,
he wasn't there.
Yeah, the next movie they just wrote him out.
They didn't put somebody else.
But this ain't the same. This ain't the same kind of character. They built up with Fast and Furious. They built a franchise to the point where that was the 7th movie by the time they did that too. So it was okay for them to write them out because they were already how it was going to go. It was okay to take it in another direction. They already introduced The Rock, who could do a movie by himself. Vin Diesel could run a team by himself, and you had so many other characters. So for that situation, it was different. But for Black Panther, no. For Black Panther, just give me another actor.
Chadwick Boseman is Black Panther forever. How do you feel the perception will be if they try to just bring in somebody else's Black Panther?
Folks get mad no matter. The problem with this situation is no matter what Marvel decides to do, people are going to have a problem with it. There's always going to be a small amount of percentage where people have a problem with it. Me personally, I don't want to see a black male lead superhero get taken away from people because of the death of the actor. Especially when Black Panther is a mantle, which is why Shuri took it up and it wasn't that big of a deal in the comics and stuff. And for me, it's like, this is what Black people need. Black people need to see a black male lead in the world of superheroes.
But
for people to be like, we're just going to take it away. I'm like, nah. Give me another actor. I know people are feeling some sort of way right now. No, just give me an actor. Plus, he's a great character. Give me another actor to play it. Nobody expects it, whoever is to take, if hypothetically Marvel decides to give a new actor, nobody actually expects him to do as good as Chadwick Boseman. That should be expected. If anybody's stupid enough to sit there and be like, he's got to match Chadwick's acting ability, hell no, it's not going to happen.
I think you're looking at it the wrong way.
Yeah, right.
I think you're looking at it like, oh, we need this black hero, a black male hero. What a lot of people are saying is that they fell in love with Chadwick Boseman. It's not like he was just in one movie.
Right.
He's been in 4 movies.
Right.
4 movies is Black Panther.
So you're going to retire it?
No, you don't retire. You might have to retire T'Challa and keep Black Panther. And then but I know because you're a huge Black Panther fan. I know you are. You're a huge T'Challa fan. I know that. But it's going to be really hard. And it won't be a small group. You think like a small group of people are going to be upset. It's going to be, honestly, the vast majority of Black people that are going to be upset that they chose to just replace Chadwick Boseman with another actor. That will, I promise you, is not going to sit well, because when you can see the way he passed now, how like it's been on him, his likeness and his personality been put on a whole nother different mantle. Like people, like like people will be upset if they say, all right, after the second Avengers movie, and let's say something happened to Robert Downey Jr. and they replace Iron Man with just another actor, a whole another person playing Robert. You know how people would have been upset? They would have been like, no, Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. Nobody should ever play him. If he's gone, then nobody should ever do him. Same way it's gonna feel like that Black Panther. So the mantle might get. They should. The best thing to do is have the mantle passed on, and then you can introduce another male black lead as another. Because you have multiple black superheroes that you can pick from. They just really never use them, and you can introduce them as a black hero, so you can still have your positive male black superhero represent yourself.
Let me ask you, Dave. Do you think that they will reboot it, or they'll just go still with 2, or will they just reboot it?
You just don't need to reboot. Under no circumstances does anything need to get rebooted. You can continue on. They got enough. There's enough good writers out there to where you can, even if you have Shuri become Black Panther, you can write it to the point where you can fit it in. Under no circumstance do you need to reboot anything.
That's what we're saying. You're saying no, Shuri shouldn't be. He's saying they should transition to her, and you're saying no, it's got to be a black male actor. He's not saying forget the whole Black Panther. He's saying if transition it to where instead of Black Panther being the male lead now, be Shuri.
And then you can introduce another black male superhero.
Like beside her. You see what I'm saying?
Not even beside her. He could be in his own world.
I mean, but yeah, that's where he's coming from. And we don't understand. You're saying no, don't even do her.
No, I'm saying leave T'Challa right there. Just get another actor.
Right. I'm saying that will go over horribly with that, because there are a lot of people who just they see Black Panther, and they see
Chadwick Boseman.
They don't want to see anybody else. Right. It's the same thing if any of the original Avengers had died before they start retiring their characters and they try to replace them, it would not go over. If Chris Evans had died before Endgame or whatever, and they try to replace him, that wouldn't go well. Same thing with Robert Downey Jr. Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman
just had one movie.
Yeah.
He was in more. He was positioned.
Chadwick Boseman was, the best way to say this, he was the black version of Robert Downey Jr. Like everybody, a lot of people didn't know. Tell you, before the MCU, Iron Man was a B-list character.
Yeah.
And so Robert Downey Jr. was the first time a lot of people even saw Iron Man, and now he's forever Tony Stark. The same thing with Black Panther. Black Panther was a B. Some people even C-list character. Chadwick Boseman brought him to life. He did a out of this world job. Now everybody sees Black Panther as Chadwick Boseman. If you replace that, because it wasn't just like he was in one movie and that was it. He was in 4 MCU movies. A big part of 4 MCU movies. The first person that walked out the circle in Avengers Endgame was him.
Winter Soldier he took Winter Soldier over. Right. Everybody loved him in Winter Soldier. Everybody, that's when you loved him. He's oh my God.
It's Civil War.
Civil War, my bad. Civil War. I mean, he was in a lot of people's hearts.
Yes, and you can't just.
How do you feel, Al? Al, you haven't given your opinion.
No, I have. I agree with him.
You agree with him.
I think
y'all going the Shuri route.
Huh?
Y'all going the Shuri route. Have Shuri become Black Panther.
It's going to be a lot of people. He was even on when he passed.
Here's the problem with what y'all are. The problem with what y'all are saying is the version of Shuri that they're using in the movies isn't the fighting side. The type. She's strictly the intelligence and the brains of everything. She has no intentions.
But
yeah, in the comic book, she easily took the mantle, because in the comic book, even in the cartoon, they built her up as a fighter and a scientist.
Right.
In the movie, she's strictly a scientist who's got stuck into a situation where she had to fight.
When you're in a movie, when you're in a universe like this, it's always your character can always develop. So yeah, she might have just started out as a scientist, but you saw in Black Panther, she had some fighting ability. She was a leader on the field. Now,
no fighting ability.
I mean,
nah, she did.
I mean,
her jumps, she did, because when it was 1-on-1, she did. But
there was. I'm saying it's potential. She's not like, oh my God, she was just in science when she got on the field. She got beat up. She showed heart. Right. She didn't run from the fight. She was stood there in the fight. She was as she was fighting, she was still giving instructions to I can't think of the Agent Ross, and to take down other things. So it's not like she was just she could be in a lab. And in the movie, you saw that she wanted to get out on the field because she knows she has more to offer. So you could develop her character. She has a whole Dora Milaje and the greatest warrior of all time, who she's close with, can help her, can train her up. I can't think of her name. I can't think of anybody. Right. But you have her to help train you up, and the heart-shaped herb gave Chadwick Boseman the strength.
And there is no more.
Yeah, when I brought that up, you killingly said they can grow more. You said that.
They're not growing more.
Oh, now they're not growing more.
Yeah.
You told me they were.
Well, look, we don't know which way they're going. We have our opinion. You have yours. It's going to be.
It's probably. It was expected to come out in 2022. It's probably definitely going to be delayed now, and they're probably going. You're going to have to rewrite no matter what. The only way they don't rewrite, because they already said I think they said they did finish the script, but the only way you don't rewrite is if you just get a new actor to play Black Panther. Like I think you guys are over. You guys are.
You're under.
Dang, I think you're underappreciating how much people really.
No, I understand it. I do. I've been watching a lot all week. That's all I've been watching is other people's opinions and reading stuff.
I made a good point. If the same point I made, if after 4 movies, Robert Downey Jr. had passed away, and then would you think they would just replace him?
How would you feel about it?
Would you think they would
the same?
I would have wanted a replacement for Robert Downey Jr. I would still want to see Iron Man. Iron Man was a great character. You can't just take the character away because of a situation like this.
Taking the character away,
bro.
Huh? It's not. We're not taking the character away. Black Panther is, like you said, is the staple.
No. You're taking away T'Challa's version of Black Panther. I say continue that going. The character of T'Challa as Black Panther, keep that going. Get another actor.
Hey, what I'm saying is that, and it's just me, too many people have fell in love. You can see these things all the time. You're forever our king. Like Al said. See people saying, you're forever our king. You're the king among kings. Rest in paradise. Black Panther forever. Like, there's people.
Rest in Wakanda.
Yes.
So many people.
When he died, and you see people at, like, the guy in NASCAR, as soon as he won the race, he gave the Wakanda side. Like, Chadwick Boseman is Black Panther to the majority of the world. So, like, not just the minority.
No, it's all the world. It is. It's
all the world. So when you say just replace him, the majority of people who didn't know Black Panther really, and then saw Black Panther in the theater, in the movies and stuff, only see Chadwick Boseman Black Panther. You would just replace them. That is going to go over word. That is going to go over to a point where they may rebel against the movie. Like, no, because he's not our Black Panther. He's not our Black Panther. Now, but people
are rational who will understand.
I think you're the exception, not the rule. Dan.
Yeah, you're the exception.
Because
I don't know why y'all want to get rid of
what we want. We're talking about what we think people are going to do.
Forget what people want. I want to know what y'all want. I don't care what people want.
You know what I want? I want them to transition. I don't want them to replace Chadwick Boseman because it doesn't feel right. It really don't feel right if you replace him with another actor and this guy just says I'm Black Panther. Like the same thing just even happened in Batwoman. They're like, oh yeah, we're not gonna replace Ruby Rose as Batwoman and we're just gonna do a whole new thing where we got a whole new actor and we're gonna make a whole new story with this person being Batwoman, but we're not gonna.
And not as many people cared about Ruby Rose as
nobody cared about Batwoman. I don't care what the numbers say. It was just a new thing. We all knew it was trash. And Black Panther Chadwick Boseman did a great job. It went over well. Great reviews. So it won't. I don't think it's right to replace him. Just like I don't think it's right if it was just some small indie movie, and then like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and then then the guy who played Scott Pilgrim died, and they wanted to do a second one, so they replaced him. That's much different because it's not. I mean, it was technically a mainstream movie, but it's not. It didn't capture the hearts of anybody. Right. Chadwick Boseman captured the hearts of people as Black Panther, and once you capture the hearts, replacing them is not going to go over well, especially to anybody who's not Daniel. It's not going to go over well. Like Daniel, I think Daniel is like, I don't want to lose T'Challa.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I think.
It's
You
really
don't want to lose the character, which I wholeheartedly understand.
I understand you don't want to lose T'Challa, but if you're a business and you like, oh my gosh, we replace him and we spend $150 million on this movie and
he doesn't do a good job.
Not even a good job. People just
it's one of those situations. But as a business standpoint, that's why I'm pretty sure. And the one thing everybody, out of all the other YouTube channels I've been watching and everybody's opinions and stuff that's been on social media, everybody's been saying it's the one same thing, which is they're probably going to delay it and get a feel for everything and then figure out what direction they should go in. I'm pretty sure they're privately taking a census and trying to get a feel for what the people feel and everything. And they're probably talking to some people, black people in the industry, and asking opinions and everything. How do you guys feel about this? How do you feel about that stuff? I'm positive they're probably doing that. They probably definitely called up Ryan Coogler.
I've been watching some YouTube. Some people had some insights. I know for a fact that right now inside the inner circle, like Kevin Feige and all in his inner circle, they are struggling for what they're going to do next with this. Like because there's some the movie was already getting pushed back because it was supposed to be in production right now.
Yeah,
that's not happening because of COVID-19. So because of COVID-19, this is going to sound so bad. COVID-19 kind of helped with the situation because it already had to get pushed back. So now it just gives them more time to figure out what they're going to do. That's that. Then I know for a fact that Kevin Feige and his inner circle are grappling and really don't know what to do to how to move on. Mm-hmm. It's pretty much between with us and with Daniel. Right. We're saying that's what's going on. And to be honest with you, they might want to take us, like Daniel said, they might want to do a couple fillers, like play a couple of these bigger Twitter pages and Instagram accounts. People can put up polls and just get a feel. Because honestly, I can trust Kevin Feige to make the right decision, but then I can't because he's not one of us. Right. Like he's a comic book guy who understands comic books, but he's not black. He really don't understand black people. So that's why not really shelve it, just push it back. Shelving it to me is what they did, where they were really going to do the new movie before it came out.
Well, shelving it is it that they're just
shelving is what they did.
What you said, they're going
to kill. Shelving is what they did to Justice League, to Zack Snyder before. We fixed that. They got his movie, get his movie released. That's shelving it.
Well, shelving is actually having it already filmed and then they just putting it away because it's not gonna. It's not. They don't know what to do with it yet.
Right.
Right now, they just need to sit back, and I'm pretty sure the first person they're going to talk to is Ryan Coogler and ask him what direction would you like to go in, and then after he gives his opinion, because they already trust Ryan Coogler and he already wrote the script. So once they go to him, then they'll probably do a filler after that and be like, like they do with most movies, where they put the movie out there for people to watch, take notes, and then take stuff in and out the movie as they go before it comes out. Pre-screenings and stuff. So
pre-screening is
all they're going to do with this.
That's a whole different part to what's going on right now. Because
but they're doing this before they make the movie. That's what they're doing. They're getting
something you haven't made.
You could go out there. You could go. They're basically getting opinions first on what it is, how people are. That's basically what I'm saying. You could take me literally if you want, but what I'm saying is they're sitting back and getting a feel for everything.
So what do you think if they say no, it's too soon? If they get enough people saying no, it's too soon.
Too soon as in what?
I mean, as in, hearing people say, well, we got a new actor. It's, let's say 6 months from now. We got a new actor. It's going to be him. We're about to start producing it. And people are like, you pretty much just passed. A lot of people still feel it's fresh.
It depends on who these people are. It depends, because if it's comic book people or is it regular people, because you need money from, you need
regular people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it depends. People are going to go see it no matter what. I don't think it.
I disagree with.
I think that's where you're not understanding where we're coming from with that.
I think people will legit rebel if they say, "Oh yeah, we replaced Chadwick Boseman with somebody." Now, if it was like Chadwick Boseman for some reason did something incriminating came out of him,
right?
They're like, "Oh yeah, or we got to replace Chadwick Boseman." Like was it in the first Iron Man when they replaced I want to say Lucius Fox.
Terrence Howard.
Yeah, Terrence Howard, because he just wanted more money. Nobody really cared. All right, hey, fine then.
He's not the main character anyway.
Yeah, but replacing Chadwick Boseman after, because you gotta remember you're just taking the fact that all right, he passed. Now you gotta look. People gonna say you replaced Chadwick Boseman after he made these 4 movies with battling cancer, did all the promo, visited kids. Like the story of Chadwick Boseman over the last week and a half has exploded to the point where this man, he got me saying with all this, he might be the greatest actor of all time. That's, I mean, the match he's been put on the last week is incredible. It's like Chadwick Boseman can do no wrong. It's like, so if you're gonna replacing that after nothing happened because of only reason he's not there is because of a tragedy, it's something different than replacing him if he had done something wrong and that came out like, oh, well, we can't have this guy, so we're gonna replace him with something else. That's completely different. So people would rebel because right now he's legit real like superhero. He was doing movies, battling cancer, visiting kids who are also dying of cancer,
and nobody knew.
He's the greatest. So he's gonna. It's not about the Black Panther T'Challa. It's about the Chadwick Boseman. You can't replace Chadwick Boseman.
You're not there to replace him. You're not. That's why. I think the problem is that's where I think the confusion is. It's not going to be replacing him. It's going to be more like I'm carrying on that actor. Not the actor, but the character. I'm here just to simply carry on the actor.
People are not looking. You're looking at it like that because you're rational. The majority of people who they need to buy these tickets are not rational, so they're not looking at it like that. Unless Daniel, you can do what they did, the Stargirl show and change everybody's brainwave to think like you. It ain't gonna work. Just be honest. Hey, that just ain't gonna work. It's just not gonna work. I'm sorry, Dan.
Oh, I understand. But you guys asked the question. In my opinion, is just give me another actor. Give me another actor. Continue on the T'Challa as Black Panther story, and keep it going.
Yeah, people are not gonna like that. You're just not. They are really
the rational, like you said, the rational person. I understand. He understands.
I'm rational, and I'm telling you that's wrong.
But the rational person, like, oh no, Chadwick wouldn't do it like this. No, I don't like this. It's like they're going to be extra.
But like
they're going to be extra with this.
Talk to your family and friends who are not comic book people who went to go see Black Panther and see how they feel if they replace him.
The problem is they keep hearing 50 million different scenarios. Like the one that keeps going around Facebook is to bring Killmonger back. These non-comic book people keep saying, bring Killmonger back and make him a good person and use those stones. I'm like, they're Infinity Stones. You can't bring him back. He's dead. And
that doesn't make no sense.
The stones are destroyed.
So that right there is coming to our point.
But that's what everybody. But that's what I'm saying. It's people. It's right now. People are still emotional with it, so it's too early right now. Which is why everybody kept saying the movie's going to get pushed back because it's so much to deal with right now, and something of this magnitude has never really happened.
They got to push the movie. They already had to push the movie back because of COVID-19. Then they got to push it back.
Yeah, they're going to push it back some more.
Yeah, we know that they're going to push it back. Yeah. So we all know they're going to push it back. The thing is, what I'm asking you though, Dan, just go talk to your friends who are not comic book people. I know that's a very thing.
No, I already talked to them, and they're all with you guys.
Right. So
we're just letting you know the other side to the story. The irrational side.
I'm a rational guy, and I'm telling you, you saying makes sense, and I'm telling you, I still don't like it. I knew who Black Panther was before the movie.
Hey,
I still didn't like
you know what's funny though? Because then you kept saying it, and you're like, no, and I'm sitting back here like this. No, that doesn't. No, that's
it. Don't
not
feel right. It just doesn't. It wouldn't feel right.
Yeah, you make 100% sense, but just even hearing it sounds.
I'm like, no, that.
Yeah.
I'm like, somebody goes, oh no, no.
It just doesn't. The feeling in the room is just wrong.
I was like, no.
The other issue is the real issue is it's too soon. Any decision.
That I agree with that.
Any decision they make, people are going to be like, it's too soon.
I know.
The real question y'all should ask is, what's the bare minimum then?
You can make the decision now. Like you can make, for instance, you can make the decision.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because think about it.
Just don't tell the mass media or anybody that.
You can make a decision right now and not tell anybody because either way you're a business. Your job is to make sure
you might still leave.
You know, not if you don't tell anybody.
You just tell the upper echelon 5 people.
You're like, look, this is the movie. Well, the director and the writer are the same person. I'm the producer. Look, this is how we're gonna do it, and that's it. Nobody else got to know. And you know, Disney got Disney know how to keep a secret. They only leak what they want to leak. Let's be honest. But you can keep it to like we made it. This is the decision we're going with, and we're not telling anybody until afterwards. The problem is they have to make the decision before gaining everybody else because they still got to move forward. They still got to come up with the script because you're gonna have to make a new script, and unless you choose Daniel's side, which is ain't going to work. It just is what it is. Got to make the new script. You got to start slowly figure out how you're going to introduce it. Cause just saying Black Panther #2, it just ain't going to work.
Just throwing the information out there.
So you got to make a decision before you make the field. That's why they already having their internal battle. And what I'm saying is, what they need to do is transition. Well, not even transition. Just look. T'Challa has passed.
Right.
We're moving. Sherry is our new queen.
Surely.
It's going to be the new queen. She's going to take on the mantle of Black Panther.
And you could do that some way of, and that'll be a way of mourning.
Yeah, and then
Chadwick Boseman. A lot of people they could go that way, and a lot of people will be fine with that.
It is.
That's a lot.
But
of
you
people
cannot.
With it.
I'm telling you right now, Daniel. You can't do it.
I don't think you would be fine with it. No.
But then you can have another male.
Right.
Look, Daniel, you know. We can look at your background and know that you know Black heroes, brother. You can pick from a variety of Black heroes that Marvel has. Do they not?
That's what I told some friends. Get another. You're right.
I can't even say the word. They do not use or have not been able to use, and you can build that character up and have him be a leader. It is what it is.
Hey, a C-lister to an A-lister. We've seen it done numerous times.
We know, Daniel. We know how big of a Black Panther. We've seen the fact. Everybody can look at your catalog of shirts and tell you that we know how you feel about
old videos. I guarantee 85% of Daniel shirts is Black Panther. So
I'm pretty sure if we stood up right now, it's a Black Panther shirt. I'm not even.
So yeah.
So I know that how you feel. But you can't replace Chadwick Boseman. It's not replacing It's not replacing T'Challa. You can't replace Chadwick Boseman. That's where it is.
Yeah, it's funny because
you can't replace
people text me, and the worst one I heard that just threw me was they need to just get rid of the whole thing. They was like, well, Black Panther's done with the whole series is done. I was like, no.
Yeah, they need to get slapped.
I was like, what do you mean get rid of the whole thing now? Because that's what really set me off was when a regular person said that, and I was like,
now we got the problem. It's that message. That's not gonna go.
He thinks we're saying scrap everything. So
no. I've had plenty of time, and I've heard everything else. I understand where y'all are coming from. It's just that it's just a matter of time. This is going to be the biggest decision Marvel's ever made is how they deal with this.
I'm telling you, the right decision is to pay tribute to Chadwick Boseman and Black Panther,
I agree
and
with
nobody can beat T'Challa. It's the same conversation we had earlier, like a year or so ago, when we said, when you asked me, can anybody replace Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man? I like, no, you can't replace him. He will forever be Tony Stark. You can replace Iron Man with somebody else who's Iron Man, but you can't.
Got a question for you. I got a question for you because I heard the same. Because I've been watching and listening to all the other ones.
I haven't.
What they said the same thing. They said the same thing back in the day when Heath Ledger died. It was like his Joker was the best Joker ever. You can't replace Joker. They should never do another Joker again.
Never said that.
No.
Not you.
That's why
people said it.
They made because
people.
Heath Ledger Joker was supposed to be in the third one.
He was.
Exactly.
And it's like a reboot with this one. That's why I asked you about the reboot.
Well, the reboot Black Panther, you have to.
No, I'm not saying do it, but I'm saying you can't say the same thing because in the trilogy he wasn't back. Joker wasn't back in that.
No, but the character, I'm telling you how much people cared about Chadwick Boseman was obviously
in Blade. I just thought about it.
Then you say somebody sent me something saying about Static Shock.
That's not Marvel.
Oh, it's just got to be Marvel.
I'm talking about Marvel has another black hero. They already have it on the come up. Is Blade. Remember they announced that last year, not this year. Yeah. So you
nobody cares about nobody cares about him killing vampires. Nobody cares about it then. They don't care about it now. Yeah, I mean, they don't.
Yeah.
They straight up don't.
Marvel.
You can't hype yourself up to go back and watch all 3 Blades over again.
Maybe you can, but I can't with Red Bull.
But I think you can.
I love Blade, so I can.
I can go back and watch Blade. Maybe not that third one, but the first one I can watch.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
The third, we're talking about. I can watch 67% of the movies. Yeah. It's just
whatever numbers you want. Blade, his character ain't strong enough. Well,
we say the same. Again, Marvel the MCU has based their whole entire business on characters we all thought weren't strong enough, and they build up over time. So they have a lot of capital where they're like, you know what, we got somebody that y'all might not think about, but you can trust Marvel to basically at bare minimum, outside of a few, make at least a B+ movie. Bare minimum. So if you spend
how much do you trust whatever decision they choose, how much before that decision is made, how much right now, how much percent do you think Marvel is going to make the right decision?
That's a good question. Ooh.
How much percentage do you think that no matter based on their history, that whatever decision they make is the right decision?
You talking about what my right decision is?
No, Marvel.
He's saying, do you think they're going to, how much percent do you have faith in them making the right decision?
Right. What I'm saying.
Thank you.
What is the right decision?
Whatever they make.
Do you have faith that they will make the right decision? And what percentage do you
I have a 75% chance that they'll make the right decision. I'm leaving 25% only because I'm really sad to say this, but white people really don't understand black people. Now, Kevin Feige seems like the type of person who will listen. Because, I mean, if you go back and look at his history, especially like when Black Panther was made and announced, he went out and got a person who understood black people to write, direct, let them have the reins. I mean, he kept an eye on it and everything. He let them have the reins. He did the same thing with Captain Marvel. And a woman director, writer, actually let them listen to it. And he took opinions and he had to put, his little spin on it so he could make money. But yeah, so I have 75. You know what? I bump it to 85. 85% chance they'll make the right decision. 85%.
Okay. Al, same question to you, Al. Based on their past history and all the other movies they made, the decisions they made, like MCU was a total success. MCU is a complete success. The Black Panther was like 85% all black. They sprinkle one white guy in there because the whole
Yeah,
you got to put one white guy.
Yeah.
They had two white people in there, and they killed one early. So they,
Hero. They always, for some
He
reason,
wasn't the main hero. He was the side piece.
no. But if it wasn't for him destroying those ships,
They had to give him something to do, brother.
I'm just saying.
They disrespected him the whole movie. They called him a colonizer and everything.
I'm just saying. But I don't know, because I have faith in Kevin Feige, but I have, well, how much money Black Panther made, I don't know how long they'll sit on it.
They're not going to sit on him long. They just trying to.
But that's the problem, though. Would they, if they
You need a number, Al. You need a number.
give me a percentage, Al. I know. Go through your thinking process, Al, but we still need a percentage soon.
60% maybe?
60. Woo!
Wow. No faith in MCU?
No, that doesn't, bro. 50% or less is no faith.
60%.
60% is deep.
60%
No,
is
I
already
agree to
left.
try, but at the same
60% is still.
money.
60% ain't passing.
Can't pass
In
60%.
school. In school is not passing. I'm not basing my stuff on school. Because school
60.
is irrelevant.
Hey, what's the advertisement NBA doing right now? If you only 60% of, if I only won 60% of my games, I won't be even good enough right now.
I'm not lucky. I'm not playing in the NFL league.
Well, they 60% of the right
The
choices.
majority of the NFL teams.
They are. That's their commercial now. It is working on me. Their commercial is totally working.
50% to get you in the playoffs in the NFL.
Well, that's
Well, it
sad.
won't.
With y'all logic, that just went out the window.
60% of people only voting. It's what got Trump elected. Mic drop. I need a mic.
No. If they use the right, if
Oh,
they
I
use
need a mic.
the 3 million people, if it wasn't for the electoral college, he wouldn't.
Hey, brother.
I'm just saying.
I'm right.
You know what? You know what? You know what? It's your opinion. I'm not bashing. I'm just saying
My opinion.
it's your opinion. Even though
For you guys, what's your percentage?
no, hold up. I'm not finished with Al. Al, what about them has given you to the point where you're only thinking that? What about their past has led you to 60%?
I'm not thinking.
Thor 2.
Huh?
Thor 2.
Oh my God. All the Thors count as.
But since that time, they've made up for it, though.
Look,
In their defense, in that time, they've made up for it.
that track record is good, but and I'm gonna keep it real. Kind of like we said, white people don't know black people. They don't. So it's not.
That's why he left the whole movie into the hands of black people.
That was in the past. This is a whole different situation about someone who's passed and who's dear to black people's hearts. This is different. To me, this is different.
You're right.
This is somebody specifically, black people feel Chadwick Boseman is their Black Panther forever. And white people are at the reins of this. White people don't feel the same way that we feel.
But I think
They know. I think they understand and they've seen enough where they understand our feelings. They see.
We've been
I
saying
think they have.
and
I don't think they might not understand.
They
but they
don't
can
understand.
but they can recognize, like, look, this might not go to where we just replace him. He's just not some regular. This ain't just some regular thing.
I hear you.
They might not understand why we feel like that, but they can recognize that we feel like.
Look, I've had generations of white people
I give you
thinking
that.
they understand
I give you that.
a
Can't deny
black
that.
person, and they're 100% wrong.
I can give you that. I don't think they might not understand. We can all agree with that, but they can recognize that we feel this way. Like, for instance, sometimes
You know what?
I can recognize that you're angry. I can't justify why you're angry.
I don't do political. You know, Bill Barr just set up here and said to Congress, I believe that the police treat black people different, but I don't think it's because of racism. That right there is what I'm talking about.
That's
Plain and simple.
I can't deny that. I can't argue that.
When I heard that statement, it what? That makes no sense.
I can't argue that. Not in the slightest.
That's my opinion.
Not in the slightest. I can't argue.
What about you?
I can't argue that.
I'm a bit higher. I think the decision they make, they're going to have a rational explanation. So I say around, I'm like 80%, where depending on how it comes out, because I know people are going to want an explanation no matter what, whenever they decide to do the movie, because before production on it or during production, everybody's going to realize whether or not they replace them, Chadwick Boseman's character, whether they replace them or they're not replacing them. Because I don't care what you say, this might be the most looked upon filming of a movie ever. Like everything about this movie is going to get leaked. Like they can't keep this.
Yeah, I doubt that.
They can't keep this one secret.
I think they're gonna keep it. They're gonna try their hardest to keep a lot of it close to the chest.
I think
they're going to. They're going to try.
Look, we're decision. We're either gonna replace him or we're gonna transition away from T'Challa being Black Panther. That'll come out.
Hope they don't say they transitioned away from it.
No, I'm just saying. All right.
No, I see what you're saying.
We're going to retire T'Challa or we're going to replace T'Challa. That decision is going to come out.
Right.
The rest of it, how they incorporate it, is going to be different.
Right.
All right. That's what I'm saying. That I think everything else will be kept secret. Right. Now, the right decision is to respect, honor T'Challa, and then move forward. Because
I agree. They have to find some way to honor him in whatever next rendition they do. Yeah. They have to.
Oh, no worries there. That'll be taken care of. That's already being thought about. That was easy. That's the easiest thing they can do.
Talking about honor him in the movie. Like,
right.
Like, so you have to give it an explanation why T'Challa is no longer there.
Right.
Oh, if you replace him, yeah. But I'm talking about the part where before, like they did with Stan Lee when he passed, and then the Marvel thing they showed. Normally do.
Oh, in the movie.
In the movie, why either if you just replace T'Challa, you don't have to explain that in the movie. You just have to what's the word I'm looking for? You just have to explain it in the press. Right. You have to go in press like, look, we understand that Chadwick Boseman was great in his role, but we feel like the importance of this character had to continue on, stuff like that. You say that. If you're going to not have T'Challa no longer in the MCU and have another person be Black Panther, then you have to explain that in the movie.
Yeah.
You just can't
come. What?
Like, for instance, if like Iron Man, let's say, I keep bringing up the Iron Man, but if for some reason after Age of Ultron, right, the next time you saw Iron Man, it was a whole different person being Iron Man for some odd reason. Not like another person playing Tony Stark, but just some other random guy being Iron Man. Like, now I am Iron Man now. I have the suit. Let's move forward. You're like, how did he become Iron Man? What happened to what's his name? Where's he going? People start asking all these questions. Next thing you know, you're the X-Men friend.
No, I don't think they're going to go that route. That's the Batwoman route, which we're going to see soon enough. That's the Batwoman route.
That's why
I'm saying if they just change actors, right? There's no need for explanation.
You don't understand what I'm saying?
No, he doesn't.
You don't understand. You don't understand what I'm saying.
No. You said replace the character.
No. That's where he messing up.
Yeah, you're messing up. All right. Let me explain this differently. If they just replace the actor, you just have to explain in the press why they're replacing the actor. Right. If you're going to replace if you're going to replace T'Challa, have him no longer in the picture in the movie or subsequent movies leading up to it, you have to.
Yeah, the Batwoman thing. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't freeze. Am I still here or you guys froze? We're gonna find out soon enough. If I got what you said correctly, it's the Batwoman effect. As far as I know and everything. Which is you guys froze?
Oh, we're back.
Yeah. Okay, from what I heard what you guys said, y'all are talking about the Batwoman thing, which is replace the character.
No. Yes. If they replace the character, you have to explain why.
Yeah, you do. I agree.
Right. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I agree.
So that if they need to come up with a plan now so they can get working on it. Yeah. So by the time it's ready to film, you hit the ground running. Right. That's why they have now internally. Mm-hmm. You have to make it because you have to know which way you're going. So you can't wait 6-7 months to get a feel for the people because you got other movies you're filling out. I mean, you're planning for that you know.
Oh no, there's a lot. Yeah. Oh no, that part I understand. Like you said earlier, I agree with you when you said it earlier, where you said they have to make the decision now so they can make the proper arrangements later for everything else. Like everything. Like, because just like when you can't film a movie without the script being done first, because you got to get a location, get the actors, get everything else. So yeah, I agree with you.
You gotta get everything. Nothing starts without the script. You can't do nothing without the script.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. You can get it,
but you don't know what they acted.
Right. They don't know their rules yet.
No, I'm only saying that because you can change the script as you go, but once you get a basic script and everything, you can go from there.
You can add it, but you need like you said, you need an outline.
Yeah. Once you get the basics, you're good to go.
If you start filming, you're like, you know what? You either like Justice League or Suicide Squad. When there's rumors about another better version of the movie, all yeah. Okay, we need to make a decision now. Okay,
that's going to be 4 parts.
I can't wait for Justice League, the Snyder cut. But that's neither here nor there. That's
it's here. It's really coming.
I know it is. And that's what she said. Anyway, man.
But yeah, that's pretty much all of our opinions on Black Panther.
The whole discussion.
It's a lot. It's a lot going on.
How
the fact that it took hour long, we started to agree.
Exactly.
Lets you know how much Chadwick Boseman is loved and appreciated in Black Panther. And it's going to, if you make the decision to replace Chadwick Boseman, that is not going to go over well. If you make the decision to replace Black Panther with someone else taking up the mantle, that'll go much easier because people know why.
Right.
We know why he did it. It's not just because, we feel like Chadwick Boseman's not it. And then replace it. People are like, oh, hell no.
It took us an hour to still not come up with a resolution.
I have a resolution. Daniel refuses to believe.
No, y'all asked me a question. I gave my opinion. Simple as that. I wouldn't mind if they decide to go the route. Here's the thing. I'm not offended if they go the route of bringing in another actor. I wouldn't be offended. You guys are. The rest of the world is. The rest of the world would probably be offended. I'm not going to be offended. I'm going to be like, the character of T'Challa has more story to tell. They want to tell more story with the character of T'Challa. They're going to continue it by using another actor. That's how I see it.
Yeah, that's that only has a comic book fan in him. That's his anger for the guy who said the message. You need to get rid of the whole thing. It's a combination of both. But he's like, I can't let it go. That's what that is.
What you just said sounds like a rational comic book fan and not their everyday, which I understand because it's your opinion. But
I'm telling you, it's because of that. I don't know. I feel deep down inside, Daniel, that you know that I'm right about this. When that dude sent you a message, they gotta get rid of the whole Black Panther thing. Look, you can just say what I said. Your face got a little anger right there. Like, no.
That reminds me, it's like you had a bad day at work and you go home and you take it out on
everybody else.
Everybody else.
That's what Danny's going through right now. It's not our fault. Okay.
We agree with you.
Y'all don't agree with me. You're
Agree that we should still have Black Panther in some shape movie.
We still need Black Panther.
Yes.
We cannot have anybody else play T'Challa. Simple as that. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I understand that. That's a large. It's pretty much a large portion of the world.
Saying that. The whole world. That's the whole world. Okay, if you want to say 99.8%, that 0.8% don't count. I don't care about that 0.8%. All right, that can't get you nowhere.
They was in that 0.8%,
and that's why I don't count. Okay.
I'm that outlier. Like no.
Nobody cares about it. His ticket sales do not matter at all. All right, we're still gonna make money. We don't need that 0.2%. All right, that's what that is. It is what it is, Daniel. I'm so sorry that you feel that you're. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that guy sent you that text message. that's what it is.
He needs a hug. He needs it's going to be okay. Go.
As long as they give me another Black Panther movie, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's happening.
But they won't give you another T'Challa.
that I'm ready for no matter what they give me. I understand why they would do it, and I do want to hear what their explanation for it is. But at this point, with this kind of situation,
Yeah, so it's a real unique situation. It is.
yeah,
It's, yeah.
they can't. Yeah,
Words.
I can't fault them no matter what direction they go in. I can't really fault them.
I can literally
I
fault
can
them.
fault them.
I can fault them, and I will hold their feet to the fucking flames, if not throw them in it. Sorry for the language. But kids are not watching this. I'm good. But yeah, that's exactly what I would do, Daniel.
We know how he feels.
If they go, so you're just completely going to boycott it if they go the direction like I say, which is replace the actor.
I'm not going
You would
to boycott it. I'm a fire stick it. No quote, no air quotes with that one. I'm a bootleg it. I'm not supporting that.
He didn't fake none of that. He just threw it outright. I will not pay for this movie. He pretty much just said that.
If somebody buys me a ticket, I may decide to sell the ticket off, but I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna say, "Oh yeah, I was another butt in the seat," and I watch them just replace a legend like this. No. Now if they say we're gonna honor him and move forward with another Black Panther, but not another T'Challa, okay, that's fine. We can discuss it. I'm in it for that. You replace Chadwick Boseman?
That's Shuri. That's the Shuri route, where Shuri's becomes Black Panther.
And you can have my hard-earned money if you go the Shuri route.
That's exactly what he wanted. He even said this at the beginning.
If you go that route where we're gonna move on. Chadwick Boseman did great, but we got another person playing T'Challa. That's fine. You got another person buy this ticket. I'm not doing it.
I don't. I'm be
so
real.
if they go, so how do you feel if they went to? I know we're talking in circles. I know we already talked about it, but how do you feel? How would you feel if they went the Batwoman route and was like, we just got a whole new character that's still taking a man that's doing not Batwoman, but another Batwoman type thing? Because in the new Batwoman, it's not Batwoman, but it's another Bat family kind of character. How would you feel if they did that for Black Panther?
He's fine with that.
No, if they did that for Black Panther specifically, just replace T'Challa with another person. One, it depends on who the person is. I just don't want you to make some like in Batwoman, they making a whole brand new character.
Exactly.
If they make a whole brand new character for Black Panther, I will buy a ticket with a sack of tomatoes, and I will only be in the theater to throw tomatoes at the screen.
No, but aren't you saying that it's not going to be Black Panther, but it's going to be somebody else, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not saying it's going to be T'Challa.
I understand. I stand by my statement.
I would go see that because it's not going to be Black Panther.
No. I'm sorry. I'm not. All right. Let me boil this simply down. If you do not move on from Black Panther, you got to move on from Black Panther. I'm sorry. As in, you got to replace the mantle. If it's not somebody that we've seen in the comics before be Black Panther and be successful at it, I will throw tomatoes at the screen. If you replace T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman with someone else who played to be specifically T'Challa, I will not give you my money.
I agree with that.
So
that part.
So to boil down my opinion, if you replace T'Challa with another actor, I'm bootlegging your movie, and then I'm gonna do everything I can so everybody else can bootleg the movie. I will become an internet savant. If you replace Black Panther with the Batwoman route with a whole nother person as Black Panther, you make a whole new character, somebody will buy me a ticket. I will spend my money at the grocery store on tomatoes, and I will throw it at the screen. Probably go to jail or get, at least get kicked out.
Right.
If you replace Black Panther mantle on a Black Panther and Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa, and then pretty much put his character to rest and have somebody else be Black Panther, I'm really just saying Shuri, then you will have my hard-earned money, and I'm automatically giving the movie an A+. Now that we got that out the way, you know exactly where I stand.
So everything's been cleared. Okay.
This movie, pretty much.
The chance they make the right decision.
Here's the thing. The same question to you, Al. If they go to Batwoman route and just have a whole new character, how will you feel, Al?
I'm not the same. If it's not Black Panther, but it's somebody, like you said, like somebody different, but they still honor T'Challa, I'll go see it. I'm not. It's the only way I won't go see it is if they put somebody else as T'Challa and don't honor Chadwick Boseman. Then,
but that's the problem. Chadwick Boseman is going to get honor no matter what.
We're not talking about honor as in like they did Stan Lee and they made a whole.
No. I don't
about,
feel as though he's getting disrespected if they take another actor. If they choose another actor to be T'Challa, I don't think you're still disrespecting the man.
Like if Chadwick Boseman had a brother, and then they said, "Hey, we want you to replace your brother's role as T'Challa," I'm perfectly fine with that.
yeah.
I'm fine because you're passing the mantle from family to family. I would have no problem with that, unless you get Denzel fucking Washington or his son to play Black Panther. I don't care.
All right, so there you. If they sat up here and said, "Oh, T'Challa had a long lost brother who's going to take up the mantle," you would be cool with that.
If they write something new, fine, go for it. Even though he has a half brother in the comics who's a White Panther or the White Leopard, whatever the hell he is, but they're not going that route. Don't worry, they won't go that route.
Black Panther, I would understand that more because he's like he said, he's an established character. But if they just another Black Panther, that's where I have a problem. I don't. Well, he already
I made my position very clear. I don't understand.
Right.
I'll go back to this. I trust that Marvel will make the right decision. They're smart enough to ask and take a feeler in the world and see how the rest of the world feels. So I know Marvel. It comes down to the Marvel's decision anyway. And no matter how the decision is, they're going to write the right script based upon and around that.
Well, I made my position more than clear.
I know we're done. He's done. And I understand where you're coming from.
I understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is there's only one right decision. Actually, it's 1.5. If you get Denzel Washington.
Okay.
But that's not going to happen.
What are you going to be old T'Challa?
Because I don't believe that anybody, any actor with a soul, any Black actor with a soul is going to like, look, I want to be T'Challa. I want to replace him.
No, somebody would take it. What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Then it's still the wrong decision.
I want to say it's hard to get a role in Hollywood.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to take it.
You're going to take that role.
Well, put it like this: Marvel is not going to get any no. They're not going to get some nobody because they want somebody who knows how to work the press.
Right.
If they're going to go the route of just replacing T'Challa with another actor, then they're going to get somebody who's known.
Yeah.
And somebody with a resume, so they can like look at his resume. He's done a great job. We want to continue. They're going to do that. And what I'm saying, anybody with a resume, hey, like, look, man, I can't do that. I'm not about to take this kind of heat.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not taking this heat.
Like, if you were a well-established actor with multiple roles under your belt with the award nominations and stuff like that, would you be comfortable replacing Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther?
I probably.
That's the question. You know you're gonna come.
Do it.
Are you about to say?
I'm not asking Daniel because I know Daniel say yes.
I think you gotta have confidence in yourself as an actor. So
it's not about your. I'm not talking about your acting skills. I'm talking about the vitriol that's going to come your way from people like you're replacing my Black. I don't care unless you're Denzel fucking Washington. That is not going over well.
Say the next. If there's a next T'Challa, he's going to have so much backlash. He's going to be ready to quit.
We all know how evil we all know how bad the internet can get.
Yeah, that's true.
We know this.
That's true.
If you make, especially in today's cancel culture, when you say one wrong thing and they want your whole career over,
don't ever come back.
You unless you're Denzel Washington, it's not him. You're going to catch heat, and you're going to catch heat after heat. And then people are going to automatically say you didn't do that great of a job, and you can have a Heath Ledger performance.
No, I give you that. That's what I'm scared about. No matter how good, if there was another T'Challa, how good he is, everybody's just going to put him against Chadwick Boseman, and
they automatically going to say, "Yeah, you're not that good."
Right. That's what I think. That's why I think they don't need to go back to that route because even though they shouldn't, everybody's going to say, "Well."
And if let's say Daniel was an up and coming actor, and like, hey, Daniel, you want to play Black Panther? You know Daniel's gonna jump all over, right? Then Daniel like first thing they're gonna say, who is this guy? Why he's not no Black Panther? And then it's just gonna rain down on you.
Yeah. And
you don't have anything to back up. You can't point to, well, I was in this big budget movie and I did this great of a job, and I was in this indie movie and I had this Academy Award. You don't have none of that. So you know
it's happened. It's happened before where they replaced the actor who passed away, who was a main character in a movie before, and they had to.
Because you're talking about stuff that happened a while back. You gotta think about what the culture you're in right now, Daniel. It's a very quick reaction.
They
cancel con.
They're very fickle. Everybody's fickle. He's right. Everybody.
So you can't go by what they did 20 years ago when the main character died and they replaced it. That ain't gonna fly.
I'm not talking. No. That's not even. That's not even 20 years ago.
They would have put Joker.
If that's the case, they would have did that in Star Wars with what's the name to play Luke Skywalker's sister, whose name I can't remember.
That's a whole different.
What I'm saying is they have Black. I understand that people want to see Black Panther, but now Chadwick Boseman is mad. Like I said, since he died, we found out all this stuff came out. All this great stuff came out after that. They're like, oh nah, nobody can replace him. That's what most of the world. Nobody can replace him. So if they try to replace him, anybody with a resume, they're like, I don't want to take that kind of heat. And if there's a new person that takes that kind of heat, they might not last up to it. So it's a lose-lose situation for anybody who tries to replace him. So the best thing to do is to honor him in the movie, come up with a great reason why he's no longer there, and then move the Black Panther mantle to Shuri. That's the best you have. That's the best case scenario.
Because we're actually talking in circles now. Because
I want everybody to feel that. I want everybody to know that I'm right.
But we're actually saying the
Ravens
same thing
football.
we said like 20 minutes ago. So
and I stand by it. You keep asking questions, and I made my position very clear several times.
Okay, that's all I got for the people.
All right, look. Y'all want to see a Static Shock movie though?
Yeah, I would.
Now, I don't have a meme for this. Which one would you want to see first? I'm not gonna ask Daniel because I think I already know Daniel's answer, but you can answer anyway.
The people don't know.
Okay, fine. Would you rather see
ask Al first?
Would you? All right. Would you rather see a Static Shock movie or a Batman movie, a Batman Beyond movie? Yeah. Ooh. Would you rather see a Static Shock movie or a Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton playing the older Batman?
I would probably still say Static Shock personally because it's something new. Batman just keep being done, even though it's Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond.
It's still a version of Batman.
Yeah, you're right.
Static Shock.
But you're bringing back. You're bringing back.
No, that's where you thought you were gonna get it. I know, but I still would want to see something fresh and new. Personally,
Daniel's gonna pick Static Shock. But go ahead and say Static Shock, Daniel.
Static Shock. You know I'll pick it on. Of course, you know I'll pick it on. You know, give me something fresh and new, like Al said. We've seen enough Batman. I don't care if it's Batman Beyond or not. Static Shock. Give me something new. Give me some really good. If you got to take 4 years to write the right script, take 4 years to write the right script.
No,
at least.
Don't. Look. Your opinion was so trying about the 4 year thing that it knocked over the Spider-Man poster.
They've been talking about a Static Shock movie for years now, so it's.
Yeah.
What are you picking? What are you picking?
I don't have to pick. I asked the question.
Oh, okay, that's fine. All right, okay. No, I accept that.
Anna's gonna use that later on. No, I'm joking. I'm picking Batman Beyond. All right, and I'm not picking it just because y'all picked Static Shock. I would love to see a Static Shock movie. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. I would love to see a Static. But I would love. I did. Yeah. I did. I really did. But I'm picking Batman Beyond simply because I want to see the special effects will be so much fire. It's crazy. But it's kind of funny because they're both young. They're both young adults. Actually, they both were teenagers, actually. One was in junior high or high school. Static Shock was in junior high.
He was in high school.
Oh, he was a freshman in high school. I know he was younger.
Both are high schoolers.
Yeah, but I think Terry McLaurin. I said
He was
Terry.
like in 11th.
Yeah, Terry was in like
He
in
was like
11th grade.
11th.
So
Don't matter. They're teenagers.
you've been in high school, brother. You know that there's a difference between the 9th grader and the 11th grader. You know, it's a big difference.
Little 9th grader over there. Yeah.
Look, you barely out of junior high. You can't drive to school yet. All right, you know there's a big difference.
One is get to class for the bell.
Yeah.
I can take my time.
One is getting ready to go to college and stuff like that. The other one trying to get his foot in. All right, there's a big difference. But and they both got caught up with the wrong crowd. So there's a lot of similarities. But man, I would to see an older Batman, but not too old where he can still join the fight. Oh my, I don't know. But I'm thinking about Static Shock, my blackness. I'm going with Static Shock. Yeah. I'm going with Static Shock.
I mean, it's so
The blackness took over. Your blackness.
It did. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Not ashamed to admit it. Look at this kid. Not ashamed to admit it. All right, Ravens football. Woo!
I think we're done. I'm done.
I mean, you would. Your franchise sucks.
Don't you guys forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications when our next video is going to drop, because you need the notification, because hell, we don't know when it's going to drop.
Yeah, we had technical difficulties the last few weeks. That's why I've just been on, man. It's we almost got another one today. No, it was so
We
crazy.
did. Then he was by himself for a minute.
No, before that, couldn't even get the computer to come on for a little while. Crazy.
They saw. I'm pretty sure they noticed computer going out during this show.
It's been a little crazy, but we're getting it together. Great things are happening. Not in 2020, because nothing great's happened in 2020. No, but
Boys 2.
Boys season 2.
We're about to watch the first 3 episodes of The Boys.
Can't wait.
I've already started the first 10 minutes. Fire already. Well, it's not even fire. It's sparking. It's the spark that started the.
Is it just as like in the first one where he ran through his girl? Is it on that level?
All right, so
that was
it the first 5 minutes or it was like the first 10 minutes. I'm at the point where you're looking at like, oh, she went back to her old uniform. Why? And then I had to record. So we had to go here. So the questions are already started, right? But it's great. I'm not going to tell you what happened because I really can't tell you. I ain't seen you.
You said you saw like 3 minutes.
I can't tell you what happened in 3 minutes though, because you're like, oh, they came up with that. There was already action though. I tell you that, and it's, you know what? It is like when what's name running through a girl, because it's gory off the rip. I knew it was coming to, and I had to turn my eyes. I was like this. Eyes open. Woo!
Oh wow!
It was. I was like, I don't want to see this, but I do.
All right. Can't wait to start.
Off the rip. Off the rip. I know, Daniel. I can't wait to watch it. Woo! About to get some Pizza Hut and get to it.
I was about to say a dig at both of y'all.
That's a good idea. Today is a good day for pizza.
Yeah, it is. Ninja Turtle style.
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew it.
Everybody loves the Turtles.
I knew.
Everybody loves the Ninja Turtles. The world's greatest heroes.
I'm going to get some pizza. I'll see you guys during next time. We're out, people. We are out.
Play basketball. I was about to lose unless he's on my team. The gift. And I lost weight too? Oh my gosh. Woo!
Everybody who knows us knows the truth.
All right, before I go, I got a couple balls.